Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro League. Benson joined by the wonderful Mr. X, and we have a great game to kick things up this evening. Now going up against Team Faze. Both these two teams have looked so good throughout pretty much all of the season, Matt. And honestly, going into this one, I still have Faze coming out on top after a very hot 3-0 at UV Dallas.
I mean, these are two of the top 3 teams in Call of Duty right now. I mean, these two teams and Optic Gaming figured to be the strongest teams in the game, and they're now getting off to a very fast start here, Ben. See replays on the hill. Just, you know, has them down. Just going to put some shots across with the ASM-1. I'd like to see him just get down, not exactly challenge that attach. With the AR, going to jump up, be able to take this hill for Faze. Going to get the last few seconds, but see Zuma setting up for hill number 2 as a player to come directly behind him.
And he has attach in support. Zuma with one, he is still up top, should be able to find another, does so, nicely played, that's Tempered. I believe last time we saw Zuma on this map, he dropped some serious numbers.
Yeah, Zuma just always puts up some pretty big numbers in these hardpoint games. That's why I kind of consistently have been going with him as my shot caller. You see,
I don't blame you, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to pick up another one there. See, currently on a 5 streak, Ben just looking for kills over here towards the middle of the map. And you see, this is what makes him so dominant. I mean, the foul shots right here, and then he's also able to do it with the SMG. I mean, just a very good overall player. I
mean, what's crazy is the start of this game, Enable and Clay were both 1 and 6 now, able to get another kill to the name, but 2 and 6, 2 and 6. Slow start for both those two players. Zuma really leading the charge here for Faze. They've generated a little bit of a lead. 10 seconds of scrap time left on this second hard point. Clay basically going to have to go big. Able to pick up 1. Denial off to a decent start in terms of slaying. Still very close game there, Matt.
Yeah, no, Faze in control of this one, and they're so dominant in hardpoint. This is what you expect out of them, right? I mean, even when those two players aren't playing the best, still able to take control of these games. It's going to be Denial holding this ski shop hardpoint. You see Temp on your screen. Just going to be looking over towards the mid cut. Denial, though, I mean, it's going to be Faze taking their time to break this one. Hook trying to jump in, help his teammate. It's going to be replays in there with him as well. And Able is going to charge the hardpoint for Faze. Able to pick up a big 2-piece and get control for them again.
That's his 3rd kill in a row. He's pre-firing the doors, but no one home as of yet. Has an ASM-1 in his back pocket, going to pull that one out. He is essentially completely by himself. He's expecting the pinch to come in, but now really forcing up the challenge. That's 1. Stuns go in. The Slasher immediately jumps in the hard point for Denial. This scrap time will actually get Denial the lead. Nice shots from Slasher there.
Yeah, it's going to be Denial. Should be able to take the lead here any second. Ben going to push out these mid cuts, and Slasher's been a player who's kind of been thrown into a weird spot with this Denial roster, right? I mean, you know, Temp, the main AR for this team. Slasher, you know, has games where he still plays like that main AR goes off, but he's had a, I don't want to say a weird time adjusting, but he's been the player who's had to adjust his game the most.
Slasher trying to come in behind 1 player up, Denial, and should be able to clean up the kill. Nicely played. Is now attach on your screen, so making his way up towards the top hard point, and there's going to be 1 looking for more. Should be able to find the second. Does so. Faze back in control.
Yeah, now you're going to see Denial. All they're going to have to do is just keep flooding down, you know, mall side of the map, down that street. Who comes from behind, picks up a big 2-piece. You see, it's going to be all on the hill alone here. He's going to have players challenging from both sides. Going to have to go big here, Ben.
Matt, I've got to ask you, of course, we talked about it earlier on in the pre-game show. Faze still yet to lose a hard point in Season 3. What is it which is making this team so strong?
The pressure they're able to put. I mean, Attach and Zuma just keep relentlessly pushing you further and further back, and teams are able to, you know, withstand it for 5-6 minutes, but then towards the end, I mean, it starts to become too much, and then you have such consistent players with Clay and Enable that, you know, they get off to these slow starts, but they're usually able to bring it back towards the end of the game, that eventually you just can't withstand the pressure and, you know, just the consistency throughout the slaying department.
Ook able to pick up another player around the outside, looking for 2 more, unable to find them. Slasher, though, 20 and 12. Still with 30 seconds left before we reach the half. And nearly able to, Temp nearly able to turn around. Let's go to Slasher, though, who's having a very big game. Falls off 3-1, and in comes the Avalanche. Now put themselves in a great position now, man. 40 points, nearly a 50-point lead at the end of this first half.
Oh yeah, they have a ton of time to just deal with. I mean, they don't have to rotate early. They can kind of take the garbage time on some of these hills. Faze is going to have to force the play for it, but Hook right there putting down some shots. Gonna miss a bunch. Slasher trying to get the hill back. He's gonna get taken out. It's gonna be Faze challenging for that last few seconds of garbage. See Denal gonna rotate to this next hard point first. See players dropping from both squads. They're gonna be able to hold this, and this is what they did such a good job of in the first half. Ben Replays was able to get up in this first hard point and able to hold it down.
You got Slasher up there with his Bally assist. It's gonna come in. His teammates start to slay around him, and honestly, if Denal can keep this up, Faze will be picking up their first respawn loss of Season 3. Slasher checking across. It's gonna be 1. 24 and 15. Temp as well, 23 and 12. He's actually on a 6 streak. He's heating up. Make that 7 as he gets the assist. Looking for 8. And just unbelievable awareness from Temp.
Just absolutely destroys Enable there. And you see, Faze has not even gotten near the kill, Ben. I mean, at all. I mean, this is the first time they're going to contest it right now. But what, 17 seconds left. Denial was able to take a ton of time there. There was a difference in the first half of the game. Now proving to be the difference in the second half.
Play one shot. Playing for his life. And the second hard point was one where Faze picked up a lot of points. They're going to need to do something similar here. Enable is on the hill. He's in a big gunfight right now with Replays. Now actually opting to challenge. Managed to get them both one shot, but can't finish up any of these kills. Does have Zoomer on the hard point now, and as mentioned, this is the hard point where Faze were able to pick up a lot of that time, Matt. Expect to see them do a similar thing again?
You know, I think they will pick up a ton of time here, Ben. And as I say that, they actually get broken by Denal, and you see the Denal setup where Faze is spawning so far out on the opposing side of the map. That's going to take a while for them to rotate. You see Clay trying to keep his team in it, picking up 2 kills there. Going to go for the 3rd. He's going to get taken out, but now there's not a lot of time for Faze to pick up. They're going to have to take a ton of time over in the mall.
I mean, you know, we talk about how dominant they've been in Respawn. I believe it's undefeated in the last 15 hard points is Faze. I mean, the hardpoint AR matchup between
I mean, they lost their hardpoint to OG during Season 3, but over their last 15, including UMG,
yeah,
they're undefeated.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy stats. And the big AR battle between Temp and Clay right now is massively being won by Temp. 31 and 17 versus 23 and 23. Average KD for both those two players is, you know, 1.24 for Temp and a 1.23 for Clay, so you can see just how close they really are. But in this game specifically, it is going to be Temp coming out on top, but don't count Faze out just yet. Hardpoint's going to be contested. Clay coming in from the side. It's a big win. Needs to pick it up. Does so. And also manages to stay alive. 30 seconds. This will actually put Faze back in the lead. And if they come back into this, you have to sit back and kind of watch that replay if you're a Denal player and say, how did we throw this one away?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, if Faze is able to come back, like you said, Ben, this would be a huge loss for Denial. I mean, if you're going to beat a team like Faze, you need to win these types of games. The games where you get a huge lead and then just close it out. And Temp really the one going off for Denial. 36 and 19. We saw him do this all season long for Elevate last season. Now doing it for Denial here in Season 3. Gonna really need to just keep this going here in the last 2 hills. They're gonna come back, hold on to this game.
Temp 4 kills away from dropping 40. 212 to 164, a minute 47. If Faze don't break this relatively quickly, Matt, they will be in some trouble. And now we'll be looking good to go 1-0 up in the series. Temp just hip firing everywhere. Attach is actually timed out right at the very end of the game. It's a little unfortunate for him, but I think it's fair enough to say that Denal had this game pretty much in the bag. I would have been pretty astonished if they choked it. But with that timeout, Denal should mathematically be able to take game number 1 in around about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think if Attach stayed in, it would have made much of a difference. I think this Denal squad was probably going to win this first map. And that's a huge one for them to win. I mean, look at this. Everybody over the 30 kill mark for Denal besides Replays, but you'd expect that he's going to be the one just doing the dirty work in and around the hills. And it's going to be a 250 to 164 map 1 win there for Denal.
Yeah, Denal looking good. Unfortunately for Attach, he's going to have to see if he can get back into the game. But of course, we do have a Scuff Showdown for you guys. This match specifically, the Scuff Showdown for tonight. $100 gift card for you guys watching at home. Potential chance to win.
Yeah. I mean, we can show the graphic how you can possibly win that. So you see Denal takes game 1. You see right there. Just got to watch live. Tweet the hashtag Scuff Showdowns. Favorite the tweet by MLG. For Faze, retweet it for Denial. Scuff Showdown tonight, Ben. I'm excited. Yeah,
this is a great way to start the day. Temp with a 1.86. 39-21 to now lead the series 1-0. For now, quick commercial break. When we return, jumping into Search and Destroy.